A lot of our online audience is asking about financing for medicine, business, and other fields. Do international students have a better chance of getting scholarships and fellowships in some fields compared to others?
Oh my. Well, the study of medicine, if we can address that right away, is one of the most challenging for any international student, because the study of medicine and dentistry and veterinary medicine and law, unlike home countries, is not the same way. A student who wishes to study medicine, as you know, of course, has to do an undergraduate 4 years, then take an exam called the MCAT, the Medical College Admission Test, and then hopefully get into medical school for another 4 years, and then probably is going to specialize. So, you know, we're looking at 12 years from finishing high school till becoming an MD with a specialization. Funding for medical school is probably non-existent. I personally tell students, if you are absolutely set on doing medicine as your career, if you can study it in your home country and then come to the United States to do your specialization, your residency, your fellowships, where you could get some amazing opportunities. And again, the Education USA advising centers have information on how that process would work. But the expectation to get a scholarship to study medicine is very unrealistic, because the first challenge is to even get in, not even to think about getting money for it. But for the second part of the question, are there certain fields that might be getting more money than others? This goes back on the graduate level, that means master's and PhD, to the factor that certain departments may be getting themselves have a grant. So it could be that more in the sciences and the STEM fields, there may be more money available than in the humanities and social sciences. And that's a very broad generalization, because it really will depend that is it master's or is it PhD? There might be more money at the PhD in economics than there will be at master's in economics. Maybe the program is impacted. They only take 6 students into the PhD economics, but they guarantee that they will fund those 6 students. So it is major or field specific, and it then gets broken down to master's and PhD. But the first thing would be to ask the university's department about their funding structure. And of course, when you're applying, they may still be in the middle of a budget cycle or applying for their next budget cycle. Many graduate departments may say, you know, first year we want you to prove yourself at our institution and within our department. But if things work out well, we then guarantee that for your second and continuing years, there would be funding. So it will very much depend on the department's its own funding structure.
Yes, good to note each university is a little bit different.